Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Pope Converts the World campaign. Again, sorry about the sound in the previous two sessions. It's difficult for me who doesn't really hear sounds or music or stuff that well, but I think it should be in acceptable state right now. I'm kind of thinking I'm just running into issues with just the quality of my mic as well, but I think it should be okay-ish now. We can get back into playing. So we are entering the late game. We still have 30 years, but we are approaching the moment when incorporation is not going to happen by the end of the game, which is important because in the unincorporated states, conversion is much slower. Let's start working on this as well, actually. We have far left. Actually, it looks like it was quite a significant vote. I think 60%. Now, if I could get someone with good ideology that allows me to change culture, it's called citizenship laws. That would be pretty nice, but probably not gonna happen anytime soon. But it worthy. Because you guys are pontifical, right? Yeah, so it's the special thing for the papal states as well. So that's not ideal. But yeah, I think we will be trying to play a bit more aggressive now that we are a bit later in the game. And also I've been thinking that I've looked into the mechanics on conversion now that we actually can convert some people. So first of all, people can only convert when there's a pop of acceptable religion in the area they can convert to. So there's some in Lebanon, but there's none everywhere else. So we actually will have to run migration edicts, basically, to bring those people here. Which is going to be a bit annoying. But I suppose this is what we will have to do. And then I will switch them to the promote national values, which is plus 100% conversion, which I think, depending on how Paradox does the math here, which is never certain, it's very likely that it should just outdo the minus 90% that you get from unincorporated states. And since we have bonuses from our institution and also from our power block type, I guess, we get even more conversion here. It should help a little bit with converting. Also, the reason why the Oriental Orthodox people are here is because Egypt accepts them as a religion. They have as their law freedom of conscience, which means the popes convert to the most accepted, to the accepted religion with most popes, which is the Oriental Orthodox here. And yet they are actually converting to this one instead of Catholic, which is okay-ish. We'll maybe try to change their laws, but it's not really much of a priority. So yeah, converting people in unincorporated state is going to be a bit of an issue, especially when there's not known Catholic popes there, but we could work there. I think this, do we really have precisely 0 authority, or is it just not calculating things? I think it's not calculating things yet, so we shall see after 1 week what happens. Wait, elections haven't happened yet. They just did happen. Yeah, so this, we will have to work a bit on this. We'll probably try to gain more land in Balkans. Oh yeah, and also one thing is, usually when we get into late game, I start rushing things. There's a lot of to do, and I play basically with normal speed when there's a lot more to do. And I think I will try to avoid this campaign. I will try to play the end game a bit slower and really use my abilities to the fullest, because, well, we will have plenty of spaces to actually try and convert in the late game. As long as we have at least 5 years till the end, there's stuff to do. And even then, we can try to do something. So yeah, with that being said, let's start the timer. Anyone can make it. Yeah, creations are fine. I really would like to change the rules when it comes to culture and discrimination, but it's just not going to happen. What is this war about? They would want to take quite a bit from Austria, and it seems like they're doing fine. Oh yeah, this is the Great Britain. France is trying to take the entirety, basically, of Japan, which I don't want. They offer Zulu, and I say no. Zulu I don't care about. Probably there's nothing they can offer me. I'm perfectly fine with them fighting Great Britain over not that much. Isn't this the second war that happened with this? Now they're asking for an... and yeah, we'll be able to add a goal for us as a secondary demand. And now that's the question. Do I have a truce with Great Britain currently? I don't. We could go for like taking British East Asia, which would be pretty nice. And I think that's going to be the goal. I don't go for total separation, which is definitely not something I want. There's there is some Catholics here. I guess there might be from me somehow. Why are there so many Catholics in this area? Actually, not exactly sure. Do I want to get myself involved in the war against Great Britain though? It's certainly going to be annoying. What are they doing? They are not really. Yeah, and they have too much navy still. Actually, the AI built a ton of ships. Oh, wow. Huh. Sure. I didn't really want it, but let's try it. And let's transfer subjects. And yeah, I guess British is East Africa is going to be a fine target. No, why not? Only less than 25. Okay, so that's just too big. That's fine, though it really limits us in what we can take. Abyssinia, Congo would be okayish, but we have no access to it. Oh wow, I didn't realize that limitation and it's now not looking as great. Cape Colony, I guess. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll just try to land on Cape Colony and hope for the best, but that means that AI is probably not going to be able to handle things. It's not going to be worth it, this war. Yeah, and I'm pretty certain the Brits are going to try and land on the actual mainland Italy again. It's not going to work out great. I definitely don't want to give more power to the clergy, but what is this one? A moderate, which is nothing, right? Yeah, it's nothing. The current guy is a jingoist. Yeah, doesn't change anything. I also have been thinking maybe it's time to go for Hejaz. Do they have Desert Path Oman with those guys, with Lahaye? They shouldn't be costing much infamy. Basically a quick, easy target. Yeah, sure. Some people might join on their side, but we'll just kick their ass. Croatians are trying to secede. That's really not much of a problem. Just a quick naval invasions, unless someone joins and supports them, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh wow, Russia is going to support me. That's a bit surprising. Do we have any front lines? We actually don't, I guess. Yeah, because all our subjects are not really going to participate. Java is actually fighting in our name against United States, and they're probably going to lose, I'm pretty sure. But they will try. God bless them. What? Did I join some kind of war? Oh my god, the Ottomans. Well, it's not the problem that they're joining. The problem is I'm losing a truce. Though I guess I just gained a truce with them, so maybe it's not. And I could add a lot of conquer states on them. Maybe it's not that bad actually. Do I go over 100 right now though? While also fighting Great Britain. That means I guess France is not going to turn on me because they actually cannot really. So taking Albania would be nice. It's a decent state. They also have oil. 1 million population. Yet Thessaly is also pretty nice. I mean, Greece is actually comparatively decent. Sometimes they end up being really desolate, but for now it's not too bad, actually. Bosnia is not that great. Yeah, I guess starting from Albania and working our way through it. So, oh, actually, if it's just Ottomans, the Ottomans have no army. So it would be a really good target, I suppose. Definitely Albania. And now, yeah, going over... I don't think I can go over 100 just at this moment. The AIs, if they all bind against me, that's a bit too much. I cannot take all of them at once. Yet. Actually, I should make sure to make this primary. Oh, I cannot because it's against the supporting. I could have someone join, apparently. You can sway one countries. France, you cannot sway them. Okay. Sucks that we are paying 500,000 again. Well, 500,000 is going directly to debt. That being said, we probably will not need that many troops to find the Ottomans. It's just artillery. I really don't need you guys. Do I want to have an army mobilize conscripts? I think I kind of do, just in case. And you guys move here. I'll probably do just the naval invasion as well. Yeah, those guys will do naval invasions on Constantinople and just end this. Oh, there's the Ottoman Empire in here as well. Not sure if we're going to win here. Do I have any advantage technologically? Against the Brits I might still, not in the units, but in something at least. I guess at this point even giving momentum to landowners is better. Everyone is out. Wow, that's so few interest groups. I guess it's because the clergy is taking everything. This does make some sense. Something happened and Cambodia is free? No, I guess they're Catholic, so I don't really care, I suppose. They're not... Yeah, they left my power block. What's their state religion? Yeah, they're going to be converting them, so it's not really a priority. And they weren't my direct vassal anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, the Ottomans are not moving any troops on my front. This war broken out. The silly war. I guess, yeah, with this I will be going directly for Cape Colony, so actually moving my troops over here is kind of nice. The question is, are they going to be able to actually push? The Brits are going away. Somewhere. The industrialists are far left. What? Okay, what? Though that 100% legitimacy is pretty nice, I have to say. Could even remove those guys from the government. And still have 97, which is probably for the best, so they don't give me any stupid petitions. Which the AI really likes to do. Well, the AI of the interest groups. Okay. Starting the second war. But how about 3 wars? This is going to be some wild front lines in this area. This uprising, let's just quickly get done. Yeah, it's going to be really fast, I think. Seems like we are pushing, at least slightly, so that's fine. Let's continue. Is Cape Colony actually involved in this war? They are, which is good. This means, I mean, they have to be because they had the war goal. Wouldn't really make sense otherwise. A lot of stuff is happening. This war is starting as well. Are we going to be able to push from Bosnia? Actually, not entirely sure. I think we should be able to, which would allow me to take Albania, and it has also a war goal, but it doesn't really matter. Ideally I would just go for Constantinople, but maybe it would be easier to just go for Albania. And oh my god, it's splitting the front lines already. See, those guys should be finished in a second, right? Unless they're not attacking, which is the case. I guess this will be finished soon. Anyone else stuck on not attacking? Actually, I should just check through this menu. You guys don't have anything. And you guys need a general. And this guy is fine. But usually actually armed forces would be better. It's not great. It's actually pretty bad. But that's fine. At least he's not a clergy. You're working on the front there. I just coming, so you guys finish here quickly, please. If you don't mind. Could you upgrade yourself? Oh, it's all skirmish. Well, eventually they will change themselves to something correct, and you guys are going to the wrong front line. Why would you go to the one that's... It's interesting priorities. What are you guys doing? Nothing. You should be attacking. There's barely any creations. Do they have any occupation? Okay, they started. So happening, we are losing convoys already. So it's not great. So many front lines, this is such a mess. The AIs must be totally lost. Also, can I lose something in this war? Oh my god, United States are trying to conquer the entirety of Burma and Siam? They might actually be able to do this, and I'm... How did this happen? They're making war goals on my subjects, and I guess I'm not really being called in because they're protectorates. This is kind of silly, but sure. Yeah, thankfully one of my vassals actually went to this front because my own armies just went north. Would have thought that the Catholics are winning the elections. Let's just go for the capital here. They might be done before those guys make the landing. Okay, the church lost a bit of clout. Not much. The industrialists have 10%. It's basically just... it's clergy, petite bourgeoisie, and the industrialists, and no one else. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had so few interest groups. And yeah, and clergy is not really useful at this moment. Okay, so Kratia is done, and you guys are pushing here. Okay. So that's good. Things are working, I guess. The French are trying to land badly. I mean, they will probably be able to take this, but the question is, they're going to be able to... Wait, the United States are also involved in this? Okay, I guess I didn't pay attention to this. That being said, the United States will go out of this war. And the United Kingdom will also be removed as long as I take Cape Colony, but I also don't have a war goal against me, which might be a problem. I might be kicked out of this war, but I'm not going to lose anything, so in the end of the day, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Ottomans really don't care about stuff that's happening here. Yeah, only now they're moving some troops to the front line. They just didn't care. They had troops over here. The AI keeps doing this. They're just not even using the troops they have. It's always confusing me. Where am I being raided? I'm pretty sure someone is raiding my convoy somewhere. Not much really, actually. Okay, there's a new front line here, but luckily my guys are catching up. Taking the actual Cape Colony, which is going to be okay. I really don't want to lose the core of Siam to United States of all places. And why are you guys blue? Okay, maybe this is their natural color, but who knows. A lot of stuff is happening, man. What a mess. Because this is what aggressive AI is all about. We should be winning pretty much everything. Looks like the Brits are not really that keen on doing a naval invasion on me, so maybe I will just do one naval invasion of my own. Question is, which troops do I take? What's your problem? You guys will be fine, the 5th army. But you guys are busy fighting. Maybe the 3rd? What's your problem? Oh, it's the wrong option here. So far you still invaded here, that's interesting. Not much defense here, but I guess I have some ships as well. The frigates and torpedo boats. Sure. Tucker Organizer is actually going to be fine. He will at least defend the coast for a second. Oh, we got 2 new front lines. They're splitting in the incorrect way, but at this point it's too late to change anything. We're still... Where are you guys? Actually, that's not too bad, because we got the... We just landed here, okay. It was really fast. I guess they really didn't have anything. But at this point I might actually as well move those guys over here. And you guys stay here. Really doesn't matter. The Ottomans are about to be defeated, I think. Actually, it might take a while. So I better take defense, troops on the defense. Wait, are you guys getting here or not? No, you guys are leaving, that's fine. Empty front lines in Somaliland? Oh, it's a revolt of some kind. That's probably will have to wait. And we got this, which is good. So now the Brits are going to be ticking out of this war. And they're actually ticking quite a bit already. They're losing a bit of people, I suppose. Maybe we're going to win this. And I guess France taking Japan is not going to be ideal. But it looks like they're having problems. Oh yeah, they're having problems against the American Navy, which is pretty ideal. If I just get my Cape Colony and France doesn't get anything, that's going to be pretty nice. You guys are landing. I guess this time without occupation. It can be done. The Ottomans, very brave. They are trying to push. Are they trying to push? Wait. Oh yeah, I lost incorporation because of the revolt. This is kind of annoying that you have to remember to redo the click here. But what can you do? Another front... What? I guess this is a front line. And you guys moved in the wrong direction again. A lot of conscriptions coming. Okay, at least one. Yeah, Hejaz is going to be out, but Ottomans are going to be staying in for a bit longer, but that's only a matter of time as well. This is finished. Where are we fighting the Brits now? There's so many front lines, it's such a mess. I don't think anyone's doing a landing here, so as long as this stays, we just move those guys here. And keep them there, maybe that's the best option. It's going to be a long time before the Brits are out. And I will probably want to reduce some of my armies. I have way too many people right now. And you guys should be out. Why are you guys even staying? Oh, it was... I didn't even realize that the Ottomans were your overlord. This is actually just a way to go around the truces. You can just attack the subjects, and I didn't realize that you could do it so easily. Just go for the subject and they just join, even with a truce. Okay, and they have some more subjects, so that's something to consider for the future. Brits are coming for Italy. With how many troops? And if they're coming with 6k, that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, 75, that's a bit more. Which troops do I move? You guys need to stay there. Was this finished? Okay, luckily I don't think the Americans actually managed to get anything over here. That's lucky me. Move this stack over. As soon as you are finished with actual fighting, that would be good. Why cannot station you in an HQ? Someone wants autonomy, but don't really care. There's this front line still that we'll get to eventually. Yeah, actually, we're still pushing here even with basically no numbers because the Ottomans are having no recruitment. The dead basically stay dead. Is this over? Okay. Well, I guess you can stay here. Somehow the Ottomans are not pushing. Oh, well, they were, but somehow they failed. If I moved my entire fleet here, I would be able to defend myself. So probably you should have done it before. And yeah, you guys just didn't make it. Okay. Why do I have so much bureaucracy? I guess I was building some or something. Oh yeah, I am actually still building some. I'm actually not sure if I need that much, but fine. I have way too much, but eventually I will be using them as I'm trying to expand now. Should be fine. Okay, France is actually helping me defend here. Half of the British Navy is coming here. Even though that's not even the war goal. I guess if they took my capital, that would be fine. Oh my god, it's going to take so long to kick the Brits out of this. Well, we're in for the long one. How long till you guys surrender? Well, a while. We're going to be beating Ottomans quite often, I think, in this campaign. It's going to be a recurring theme. What happened here? It's a mess and they're all going in the wrong direction. Actually, that's fine. You guys can go there and you guys go here. Good enough. I can have some automation, so that's definitely something I want to look into. And also all the new production methods, probably in Egypt. Yeah, automation everywhere, definitely. Yeah, we should have enough rubber for this. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Egypt might be struggling a little bit with keeping up with those. Oh, wait. It's C, not enter. Okay. But eventually they should be able to, so that is fine. Better automation here, really good. Electricity, but we're not really producing it. Millet farms, okay, should be doable. Automatic irrigation. Do we have enough engines for this? Engines are a bit of a problem. definitely those I need to make sure they are on the best option. There's really not much pines in Egypt, so it shouldn't be that important. We got our own opium. That's actually huge. It's all... actually, it's showing me places like Tonkin, but Egypt as well, so that's good. We definitely want automatic irrigation in this. Yeah, for sure. And we could do it in even more places. Yeah, sure. Electricity, that's not gonna happen for a while. Oh my god, so many production methods to change. When I start thinking about electricity, I mean, I could, I think. My one conscription centers were on no organized training. Hopefully it wasn't for that long. Okay, so this has changed. Now let's look at my engines. Not that many. I think I'm not that high in production of engines, so definitely engines are going to be the biggest priority for a while because it's going to increase production of a lot of other stuff as well. Question is, where do we have peasants? In Palestine. Well, minus 40.7. Yeah, the thermal is quite high. Lebanon as well. So I guess Lower Egypt. I guess I could build a few in Lower Egypt. Simply because I can. I guess they have problem with market access as well. That's not ideal. South Tyrol could use some industry. Do I plop more in Lombardy? Probably I'll just plop more here. Then South Tyrol. Just use those peasants. The other ones got to those places first, but hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. Actually, it's not going to affect the capital anyway, so it's not that important. You don't even have, you just have that many troops. How do you have 200 troops without raising the conscripts? I think the game is lying to me. I think the conscripts are being raised. Because... What? Look at this. Actually, I've never noticed this before, but maybe it has been happening. Which is, again, very annoying. The game is just doing stuff on its own, but... Well... That's just a thing that happens. Let's move you guys over here. I guess you I have to just demobilize, frankly. I'm paying too much for you. And maybe let's use you guys for quick naval invasions over here. Just to get it done. Behind bars. Someone's behind bars. Oh, it's the no colonial affair movement. Don't really want to make the church unhappy because they're giving me the bonus to population growth. It's actually looking very healthy right now. Definitely could be better. Radicalizing for a few years, should be fine. When are we getting that? In 12 months we're getting food standardization 3, so that's going to be nice. I think it's going to be bonus to standards of living. So helping with those radicals, which are quite a few. I think there's a ton of radicals here. Only 5 years to incorporate. I thought for some reason it would be more for places with just your heritage, but that's good. Still trying to naval invade. There's no one on either side somehow involved in this. What? Okay, just... Sure. My troops are fighting here, which I think is actually fine. It's only if they actually go into the correct direction. And not all of them are doing that. Yeah, still just invading in Lazio, which is absolutely fine because the Brits are going to be removing from this war. Looks like the French... I mean, there's less ships here now. But they're still not making any movement. Once they actually get naval control, they should be able to push. Japan keeps their army in their wrong position, of course. Burma, something happened? Oh, this war is continuing. I guess all of those guys were just forced out without doing anything. But somehow the Americans are not able to land? I mean, maybe it's because their navy is busy in Japan. And this occupation of British Senegal is not changing anything, I don't think. Those guys are also raising conscripts. Do I just remove the conscripts? Yeah. The raise conscripts button is not clicked, but they are coming. Okay. Yeah, which is probably a big chunk of our problems with money. And also now the convoys are starting to pile up, unfortunately. This problem is solved. Where are we losing the most? Western Mediterranean Sea. Yeah. That's what I was afraid that would happen. The entire British Navy showing up here. So I can try to escort convoys, but I don't think that's gonna help much. Right? Like, with such huge numbers of the British fleet. Yeah, isolated. Convoys are being hurt. And it's just because they're naval invading me from this province. That's the only way AI is able to do this. Assimilation is useless. Though losing two to clergy is annoying as well. I don't think there's any North Germans, basically. They request market control, which I think is fine if I just grant it to them. Actually, lowering their liberty desire by this much might be worth it, even by itself. Maybe I can lower someone's autonomy with this. I don't think I would be able to. But maybe... Yeah, they're already a puppet. No. A quick check if I can do some conversion. I don't think I can, but maybe let's try to see. It's just you're my... yeah, subject. Okay, yeah, that's a thing. So eventually I will be able to convert them, and we shall see what happens to the hedges area. Let's see, are there any Italians here? There are some Catholics here, no Catholics here, no here, a few here. So in Palestine and Lower Egypt, I can change the edicts, decrees, keep calling them edicts all the time, to the one that are actually going to convert people. We're actually, the entire British army is here, and some Americans. So it's going to be difficult to push here. Well, we got more stuff that requires engines, which is going to be a problem. But this only requires steel. I think we can handle steel. It should be in urban. Publicly traded again. I just switched it before. Wait, what? Oh, I just got Albania. Oh my god, I need to fix everything again. Electric engines. Maybe I could use some electric engines actually. Yeah, fix everything. This is looking fine. Yeah, I definitely need those engines. Do I have enough? Actually, there's probably barely any oil rigs in my lands, so it should be fine. Doesn't really matter. Oof, 8,000 convoys in here. Where's my navy? Long way away. You know, everyone wants the control, which is actually fine, I think. The problem is when the Brits are going to leave this. Well, it's getting sooner. We're halfway there, but that's actually still quite far. Do we have access here still? everyone's market control. That's absolutely fine. I mean, actually, that might be good. Well, like, just their control, not me losing all of my convoys. That's definitely bad. Oh yeah, the French enclaves here are always causing problems with front lines. More market controls, that's fine. Someone is in default. Wait, I'm about to go into default. I definitely want less troops. Where are you guys? You guys are here. You guys can stay. You guys, no, you're not really needed like this. You guys, I mean, frankly, I only need to defend myself, so even this army over here is not really necessary. Yeah, I might as well demobilize them. It's constant problems with money. Could remove military wages, that's a bit of cash. Or raise taxes. Still not enough. Or I could stop construction, but that's the worst option. How much do I own in GDP in other places? Not that much. I lost, I guess it's because I have a lot of buildings from other places that I just gained with my conquests. Can I maybe do something to CM now that they lost a bunch of... Oh, they're just not there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, basically I'm just waiting for this to end. Even though it's, yeah, it's destroying my economy again. Oh, and we got it. And we have this, and the war is practically over. I should be begin recovering. Oh my god, I'm so close to bankruptcy. It's because my GDP is going down, I lose credit. Should be recovering though. Yeah, the Americans are not enough to be a threat. You guys can demobilize as well. Frankly, I don't need an army at this point. The Americans alone are not going to be able to invade. And yeah, I paused construction. I guess it paused itself, which is fine. Oh yeah, now the French are able to actually try and land, and I think they will be able to. This is slowly fixing itself. It's going to take a while. Do I just build more ports? Steam trains. I think that's good. Yeah, it's just more coal. Should be good enough. Yeah, I need more transportation. Much everywhere. The economy is going to fix itself, I promise. Challenging the entire British Navy is actually going to be difficult for a bit of time. They've really built up compared to everyone else. Like the third is Ottoman Empire, which says a lot. The America has 46 ships. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I own surprisingly little of my GDP, but for the most part it's just Austria-Hungary, and probably they're building in like Venetia, I assume. Oh, Poles. There's a lot of Poles here. Do we have any success with conversion here? We got some Catholics here, so we can remove the edict here again. Decree. Oh my god. I need to remove tax, but this one is really not doing anything. Yeah, let's continue converting. Frankly, I could convert here as well, because they have some Catholics, but really they need a boost. But right now they have no market access anyway, so it really doesn't matter. The economy needs to be fixed. I have radicals all over the place. Yeah, those shockwaves are really bad. Maybe this is one of the biggest problems that I'm just continuing to ignore. There's a lot of problems I continue to ignore, but this is probably one of the more significant ones. Actually, I think it's going to be a fine time to cut again. With me making another, not really as useful. I guess we got Cape Colony, which is something Peoples of Africa. And what are your laws? State religion, perfect. So we're just going to flip you to Catholic, and that's going to be a bit of a step forward. I guess we got Franco-Provencal movement growing. Sure. Can I colonize something? I actually can, so I will. And I can get some more interests. I guess of India, Japan, maybe Manchuria, I guess. Yeah. Screwing myself on convoys is probably a very bad idea, usually. But I just keep doing it. Fighting the United Kingdom, which United Kingdom pretty much is the only nation that can possibly do this to me, and only because the AI keeps trying to invade my capital. If I moved my capital to someplace else, they wouldn't be able to do it on their own. They're not smart enough, I don't think. I could take something from the next era. There's something I want to prioritize. I mean, food is usually pretty good. I think I would just go for food. But yeah, so this is going to be the end of this session, and see you guys in the next one.